In the last section of this episode, you'll learn how to count and summarize user input in a form, how to add a date picker and a signature control, how to add a barcode scanner control to a form. In the previous section, you've already used a hidden label as a helper variable. This time around, you'll be setting up 5 hidden labels in total to offer a quick reference of how many parts of the truck passed the inspection. Add the yes counter and no counter hidden labels below the segmented control element that they refer to. The count query operator takes Boolean type values as input and returns how many were true. Whenever you use this operator, you need to set the data type of the labels to bool. These labels simply store whether the segmented control that they are generated with has yes or no as a value. Add the hidden segmented yes label and hidden segmented no label hidden labels below the submitter panel. Make sure that whenever you use the count or the sum operators, the containing element has a data underscore type equals int attribute. The count query operator in their query statement returns how many yeses and nos there are in the form. You'll want to account for the parts that the user added to the report. Use the same hidden helper variable-based technique. Add the hidden optional part label, hidden label, inside the optional parts panel. The hidden label has the number 1 as a value, and it will get generated each time that the user adds an optional car part to report a problem about it. You will later be able to add up all the ones and add them to the number of failed inspections. After you set up your helper variables, add the in order and not in order labels to the end of your form to show the result of the inspection. You need to set up the data underscore type attributes to int value. Both of these use the sum query operator to add up the successful and failed checks. The refarg attributes contains the relative paths to all the helper variables. As we said earlier, you can't hardcode in the relative path the number of generated elements in a control that you want to reference. Put dot asterisk after the name of the control in the relative path. What this means is any and all the elements inside this control. Save and publish your solution. The number of OK and not OK user responses are summarized below the pop-up panels in the form in real time. Add some other interesting controls to your form. Let's start out with the barcode scanner. Insert it above the counter labels. It's a special type of text box control. The p-type equals barcode is what makes a garden variety text box turn into a barcode scanner control. When the user taps the barcode icon, the device camera will fire up and scan the barcodes that it detects. The textual representation of the barcode will appear in the text box. The read-only equals true attribute is also important. You can prevent the driver from editing the text value that the barcode scanner reads off. Go and add a date picker control below the counters. This is a special text box as well. The p-type equals date, and the read-only equals true attributes make the text box accept dates but no text. It has a couple of date picker only user experience enhancing attributes. You can specify what the button that jumps to the current date says, and show or hide the button that clears the user selection. The date validator is a specialized validator control only available for date and time pickers. It checks whether the date that the user entered conforms to the date format attribute that you declare for the date picker, and is therefore particularly important if you allow the user to enter a date manually. With the optional from and to attributes, you can narrow the input that you allow down to a specific period. A signature control is the last element of your vehicle inspection form. It is a specialized photo control. It uses the meta_type equals signature attribute. When the user taps it, it expands to fill the screen of the device and accepts taps and strokes. The resulting image is the value of the control. Save the file and publish your solution. Take a moment to admire your fantastic creation. You indicate the current driver in the header. Allow the selection of a single truck that is assigned to the user. You ask the driver questions about the truck. Let them add details if they wish. Count their responses in real time, and even let them play around with the barcode scanner, a date picker, and a cool signature drawing board. Neato! Fill in and submit your form. On the incoming data, raw data screen of the back office site, you will see the submitted data: the driver's email address, the data of the vehicles, the answers from the submitter panels with the photos, the barcode, the number of the inspected elements, the selected date, and the signature as a photo. And that's all for this tutorial. To recap what you've seen: making form controls dynamically bound to data in reference tables, changing reference data in reference tables from the back office website, keeping track of and summarizing user input in the form, using some new control types such as a date picker, a signature drawing control, and a barcode scanner. We'd like to thank you for your attention today. Be sure to check out www.mobilengine.com to keep up with all our exciting developments. Thank you.